Okay, picture this. Two different schools. School number one is just drowning in paperwork. Teachers are spending hours on admin tasks they absolutely hate. School number two, on the other hand, runs like a well-oiled machine. Technology is empowering those exact same teachers to focus on what they love to do, which is, actually teaching. Today, we're going to break down the tech backbone that makes that second school a reality. So, let's just start with that one big question. Is your school running on efficient, modern systems? Or is it still stuck, just bogged down by endless piles of paperwork? This is really the core challenge we're talking about, because the answer to that question impacts literally everything, from staff burnout all the way to parent satisfaction. And if you're a school leader, you know these challenges, like the back of your hand, right? There's the overwhelming manual work that just steals time away from students. Then you've got the rising expectations from parents who, and they're right about this, expect way more transparency. And of course, the big one, the critical concern for student safety. These aren't just minor headaches, they are major roadblocks to creating the best learning environment possible. So, how do you even begin to tackle all of that? Well, you start by giving your school a digital brain. And that brain is the ERP system. Now, this isn't just another piece of software. Think of it more like the central nervous system for your entire operation, connecting every single part together. So what does ERP even stand for? It's Enterprise Resource Planning, and in plain English, it's a single integrated software system that manages and importantly automates a school's most important processes. We're talking academics, admin, finance, communication, the whole shebang. And I absolutely love this metaphor. Thinking of an ERP as the brain is just perfect. It takes in information from all the different parts of the school, it processes it, and it makes sure that every single department is on the same page, working from the exact same up-to-the-minute information. No more silos. And this table right here really shows you the power of that integration. For academics, it's not just about making timetables, it's about automatically creating them in minutes, avoiding all those frustrating clashes. For admin, it means having instant, secure access to a student's entire file. For finance, it totally streamlines fee collection so your staff isn't stuck chasing payments. And for communication, it opens up a direct, transparent line between parents and teachers. It's all right there, in one place. Okay, so when do you actually do this? Well, the ideal time to really kick off the process is about 3 months before the school year starts. That gives you plenty of breathing room to check out different options. The key is to lock in your choice 2 months out. That way, by opening day, your system is live and your staff is fully trained and ready to hit the ground running. And the process itself is actually pretty straightforward. First, you get demos to find the perfect fit for your school's specific needs. Then, you upload all your core data, students, staff, fees, creating that one single source of truth. Next, you configure all the settings to match your classes and timetables. And finally, the best part, you activate the logins for parents and staff, empowering your whole community. Now, an ERP isn't just about making things run smoother. It's also an incredibly powerful tool for boosting student safety. Because when you have real-time data and instant communication, you create a much, much safer environment for everyone. Let's dig into how this tech completely transforms school safety, from the moment a kid gets on the bus to the end of the school day. And honestly, the difference here is like night and day. Without these systems, you've got parent anxiety, which is totally understandable, you've got dangerous blind spots on campus, and you have delayed information when you need it most. But with Smart Safety, that anxiety turns into trust. Those blind spots get wiped out by real-time monitoring, and you get instant alerts and crystal clear accountability. It's a game changer. For a parent, the school day really starts the second their child steps on that bus. With live GPS tracking, they can see exactly where the bus is. With digital attendance on the bus, they get a notification the instant their child gets on and off. And with onboard cameras, well, that's just an incredible peace of mind. It's all about creating that transparent, reassuring experience. And once they're on campus, safety is all about having a secure perimeter and zero blind spots. That means CCTV coverage in all the key areas: gates, hallways, staircases, playgrounds. It means having integrated fire alarms and smoke detectors. And it means having a digital visitor log that tracks every single person who comes and goes. It's about building a safe harbor where kids can just focus on learning. Okay, so beyond that incredibly critical foundation of safety, let's talk about efficiency. How does this technology actually change the day-to-day grind for your staff? Well, it all comes down to saving massive amounts of time and dramatically boosting accuracy. Just think about how much time your staff wastes on manual tasks every single week. With an ERP, you automate so many of them. Let's take timetable creation. What used to be this painful, days-long process for a whole team can now be done by the system in just a few minutes. That is a huge amount of time saved that can be put right back into supporting students. Let's be real, manual attendance is a relic of the past. Today's options are just so much better. RFID cards can automatically mark a student present as they walk in the gate. Biometric systems are perfect for staff. No more proxy attendance. And app-based attendance lets teachers take roll in seconds, which instantly triggers a notification to parents letting them know their child is safe in class. And fee management? Oh boy, that's another area where tech is a lifesaver. With an automated system, you can just say goodbye to paper invoices and manual follow-ups. Parents can pay online, anytime, anywhere, and your finance team gets a secure, auditable record of every single transaction. It's a total win-win for everybody. And that same level of professionalism carries over to managing your staff, too. When you have digital systems for attendance, leave, and payroll, you cut down on human error and disputes. Centralizing documents and having digital duty rosters means everyone knows exactly what they're supposed to be doing, which creates this amazing culture of clarity and accountability. All right, so we've looked at all the individual pieces, right? The ERP brain, the safety systems, the tools for daily operations. Now let's pull it all back together and see how they combine to create this single, incredibly powerful foundation for the entire school. This is what's known as the flywheel effect. Each improvement builds momentum for the next one, creating this positive upward spiral. When you have less manual work, your data becomes way more accurate. With more accurate data, you can communicate better with parents. Better communication leads to increased safety and way more parent trust. And that trust creates a stronger school community. It's a really powerful cycle that can completely transform a school. And this quote right here, this is the main takeaway. It's a huge shift in thinking. The most successful, efficient, and trusted schools today are the ones that have really embraced this idea. They've built their entire operation around a strong, modern, technological backbone. So, I'll just leave you with this one last question to think about. Take a hard look at your own school's operations. Is its backbone, its fundamental system, made of rigid, outdated paperwork? Or is it a flexible, powerful digital framework that's actually built to thrive in the future?